Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. And I knew that complaining about the tech issues were going to make them fix themselves. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So today, some more of SoulSet. Last time, we failed to find our way into Apriss's true root and started working on Shears. Got one of her bad endings, which means we should be able to find her true ending this time, hopefully, maybe. Is it truly a VTuber stream without scuff? I mean, sometimes I manage it. Sometimes. Hello, Nick. Hello, Drag. How are you doing? Right. Speaking of a lot of saves, I guess we try and play the game of how far back in this do I need to go to... How far back in Shears route? Sorry, it's ha ha ha. Thank you, Drag. I don't know why it doesn't work half the time. It doesn't like this game. It really doesn't. I have no idea why. Right. Right. Okay, I believe we're functional again. Yeah, no clue why OBS doesn't like this half the time. Right, this was where I was anyway. I was just looking at my saves. I hadn't even clicked on anything. It's like, how far back should I go, eh? How about this one? What was this? Ah yes, flirty option or not flirty option, that was it. Maybe flirty option. Yeah, yes, sure, I picked you to take advantage of you, definitely. Maybe that's the option. The truth is out. You really can't tell when someone is trying to pull your leg, can you, Cher? Huh? I was only joking. And I have no idea where you can even get these kinds of ideas from. Do I seem like that kind of person to you? Well, no. That makes it even worse. And we have access to the skip button. Let's go. Right. Yeah, forget the potions. Because, I mean... Why do you think that about Marco? I mean, really. So Marco was the one who wrote it? That is, in fact, what I picked last time. Veggies, please. Sleepover party gone wrong. Tea, please. Popcorn, please. Locked door. Yes, let's go to the bathhouse. Which ending are we aiming for? Shears. Shears' good ending. We got Yvonne's good ending already, Drag. You must be imagining things. You're giving me too much credit. Okay, we're looking for where Shear went. And Yvonne just screamed, and Yvonne is dead. That's... I'm not sure this is going well. What happens if I go check somewhere else? Like... the basement or the baths? The basement. Let's go check the basement. She's not here. The baths? Well, let's check up on Shearer first then. Yeah, is Shearer okay? I hear footsteps. Someone's coming this way. And it sure as hell doesn't sound like Shear. Okay. I think the coast is clear. That's red. That's not good. That's blood, isn't it? Don't tell me it's Shearer's. Yeah. What the... Well, I guess that would be the other bad ending then. Shear band end A. Yes, we have the silver clues. We have the red and the green clues. We have all the clues we can get in Shear's route. We just need a good one. But hey, we got a new ending. Let's try starting from where we started that time. Let's try starting from where we started that time. But go directly to where Yvonne is. Did we clean out the water after each group of baths, or did we all share the same bath water? I mean, with a giant bath like that, I assume we shared the same bath water, but I assume it's got some kind of... I mean, it could be a hot spring and it's sort of constantly flowing, constantly mixing. Marker root? What did I pick this time? Veggies. Sleepover party. Tea. Popcorn. Locked door. Bath. Right, to the library. Back to where Marco is. Will Shear still murder me? Do I need to go back further? Alright. Okay, right. Shear will still murder me. Okay. Like, maybe I messed some stuff up earlier than that. Or maybe it was one of the other ones post this. I think what we're probably missing is like some affection points or something. I think that's been our problem for Apris and Sheer. I think we're missing, like, affection points. So maybe it's better if we start from the beginning here. Alright, I'm fine, I think. Right, we stay here with Sheer. We give her a name. Iris. We stay here with Sheer. Now we go see what Sheer is doing. The way you dress seems to fit right in. Then again, like, this isn't... Why do I get the feeling that it doesn't really matter which card I choose? That's a new bit of text! First from the right. Is that a bit of text that unlocks based on how many times you've gone through? I drew the king, didn't I? Right, share. Okay, right. I want to save here again. Lord. You know, what happens if we drink the potions with Sheer? Maybe that's the one. Fine, we'll drink them. Yeah, all right, we'll do this your way. Let's drink them. Let's do that then. Marco said we should lie down first, didn't he? Yes, we don't want to fall asleep standing up, do we? Well then, bottoms up. Bottoms up, Mariko. Yeah. This... Heavens help me, this tastes like rotten apple juice mixed with swamp mud, and the smell... It's horrible. Pretty sure sweaty old socks smell better than this. Oh, God, I think I'm going to puke. Where am I? Oh, right. It seems I'm alive. My head feels groggy, as if I'd slept for a whole day straight. But it couldn't have been that long, could it? And Sheer is... Wait, she's not in bed with me. Where did she... Oh, she's sitting on the floor. I guess she woke up before me then. Sheer? Oh, Mariko, you're awake. You seem depressed. Is something wrong? Not really. My head's just killing me. Yeah, I don't feel well from drinking that potion either. Have you remembered anything? Not a thing. That makes two of us then. So, from what Marco's been saying, you and me must have been strangers before ending up here. So it seems. Or the potions didn't work like they're supposed to. I think they worked just fine. Either way, now that we're awake, we should go and see how the others are doing. I guess we should. I'm honestly not sure what to make of her. Skip button is what it... Nope. Are we the first to wake up? It looks that way. Unless everyone's already made their way downstairs and gone somewhere else. Oh, speak of the devil. People are here. We also drank the potions but didn't remember anything either. You said you drank the potions, right? That's right. So, in theory, you should have been asleep the whole time. But how can either of you be sure of that? If you're out cold, then you don't know if the other person was beside you the whole time as well, no matter what they claim. Come to think of it. As for Marco and myself, well, it's practically the same kind of case as Mariko and Shear. We also drank the potions and were out. But there's no actual proof, and you might as well suspect us of anything. You know what? What if I pick you've been awfully quiet since the handwriting thing's been pointed out? You've been awfully quiet ever since that's been pointed out. It's because I'm being accused and that stresses me out. I mean, what would happen if everyone stopped listening to reason and decided to find someone to blame? Would you tie me up and force me to confess even if I told you time and time again I didn't do it? Such a scenario keeps invading my mind, to be honest. You're scared something like that might happen? Mariko, I'm injured. I wouldn't be able to defend myself. You know, that's a good point. Even if Shear got out of bed before us, she's too injured to have gone downstairs to place the note herself, right? Anyway, so... Yeah, now this is a set of choices we didn't have last time, I would like to say. Nothing of that sort's going to happen on my watch. We'll have to clear your name somehow, or... I'm not sure if I actually believe her. We know she's injured. I don't think she could have got that note down there on her own. So, nothing like that's gonna happen on my watch. Thanks. That means a lot to me. Knock, knock. Invisible wall. Veggies. Sleepover party. Tea. Fine, let's stop them. Let's stop them this time instead of getting popcorn. Locked door. Bath. Bath choices. Head to the library. Dead body. Head back to the room. Dead me. Okay. We'll have to clear your names somehow? Assuming there even is a way. I guess the fastest way to do that would be proving that Marco's guilty of it instead. I suppose. Don't worry about it too much. We'll figure something out. Thanks. Veggies. Sleepover party. Tea. Stop them from fighting. Locked door. Bats. Now that you mention it, and you're giving me too much credit, I don't know. It kind of looks like I'm gonna die again. Yep. Okay. I'm not sure if I believe her. This doesn't feel like it will help, but we might as well try. There's something seriously off about Shear's behavior. I mean, there is. There is. We have been stabbed several times now. If only I could find something. Veggies. What if the truth isn't that complicated? D. Stop fighting, locked door. It's starting to feel like I may actually need a guide. Because it looks an awful lot like we're on the bad end again. Right, okay. Oh, I know there's a guide. I have gone and briefly looked at it. It would really help if Steam actually functioned, though. When I open Steam at the moment, I just get a blank black page, so we will be doing this via the browser. Right, ending hints. Where am I going wrong? Okay, maybe not the flirt. Okay. Alright, let's go back here then. What are you even saying? We get the potions. You've been awfully quiet. And nothing of that sort's going to happen on my watch. Veggies. Uncomplicated. And tea. Stop them from fighting. With the locked door. It looks like I was just getting, like, two things the wrong way around. No, wait, I'm following the wrong thing again. Whoops. No, wait a second. I did this wrong. I was not paying attention to which part of the guide I was following. So I'm actually supposed to be not certain if I believe her. Okay. It seems like I was, like, just off of making it work. Wait, what was this one? I don't know if it matters, but hey. There we go! Right. If I'd just started from the choice after where I'd started today, we would have been there already. I was trying to change things with the wrong choice. Speaking of bandages. Miss Mariko, Miss Shear, please go on without me. Right, this part we did before. Hey, Mariko? Would you mind if we checked up on Shearer again? I get a bad feeling. I'd like to know how she's doing. Oh yeah, because we haven't bumped into Shearer this time. Sure, let's do that. Wait. It just occurred to me. I talked to Shear for the very first time right here in the hall. Marco found her down in the basement. Apris carried her here. And back at the time, she said... Mariko? Is something wrong? I just got lost in thought. It's nothing. What do you know? Shira seems to have fallen asleep while looking after Marco. She'll get back pains from sleeping like that. Would you like to wake her up? That would embarrass the hell out of her, wouldn't it? I suppose it's all right. That is not a lot of clothes, Cher. You're definitely doing that dress justice. Like what you see? I could say the same about you. Come now, we both know that's not true. Yeah, I mean it. You look really cute. Fabric must have been pricey. Yeah, it's like... You appear to be wearing underwear and... I want to say a negligee, but I'm not sure if that's the correct thing. But that is very much sexy night clothes. It makes me want to hug you. Yeah. It makes me want to hug you. I'm not a teddy bear, you know. Now there's a witty comeback. Mariko. Fine, fine. The last thing I want is getting kicked out of the room for indecent behaviour. I'll let you get some proper rest tonight. I can't tell whether she's actually happy or disappointed that I backed down. But at this point, I'm positive that Sheer is lying about at least one thing. Well, wasn't what she was lying based on the first one of those bad endings that we got? Isn't what she's lying about her name? I need to play my cards right. If I do this right, I'll be able to checkmate her. If you end up feeling cold during the night, feel free to get closer to me. That nightgown of yours doesn't look very warm. Yeah, it's not. Thanks. I wonder if maybe it's that was the only thing we could find that fit. Because it's like not even fitted in like anywhere. It's just sort of flowy over the top. Because also, if you think about it, isn't every piece of clothing in this house Mariko's? Probably. You know, which would be why the dress fits her really well. I'm alone in bed. Did Sheer wake up before me? Oh, she's sitting by the bed. Again. I don't know if it's just me, but I get the feeling like something's troubling her. Good morning. Oh, hey Mariko. Did you sleep well? I suppose. The others are already downstairs. And you waited here instead of joining them? You could have woken me up or something. Well... Morning. Good morning. Morning, you two. Marco? Are you alright? I told him to take it easy and just stay in bed. He wouldn't listen. I'm better now. You don't have to worry about me. You don't look better, Marco. Yeah, better my ass. You still have a goddamn fever. You can barely sit up straight. If you say so, Shearer. I'm not about to prove you wrong. Hey! Cut it out. People are watching. So what? Let them watch. I'm sick and tired and I don't care. Well, I do. You two... I'm pretty sure it's not just my imagination. Sheer sounds angry about this. That's so nice of you, Miss Shearer. Oh, now that I think about it, I could try brewing some herbs that might help and bring Mr. Marco's temperature down. Could you really do that? Then please, Yvonne, you're my only hope. I mean, Shira's been taking care of him, right? That would definitely help in that regard, wouldn't it, Drag? This guy is unbearable when he's like this. You didn't seem to be complaining when we were alone. Dude, you're about to cross some serious boundaries here. Say another word and I'm leaving you to rot on this table. I can't help but wonder what's been happening with you two. Nothing much. Shira just can't take a little teasing. Seems to me like she's in some serious denial. I guess that's also her thing. Here, Mr. Marco, try drinking this. It might be bitter, though. Thank you, Yvonne. I'm not sure if this will help me, but I appreciate the effort. You're a real godsend. Please, Mr. Marco, this is nothing. You're giving me too much credit. I also keep telling her she's too kind for her own good. Oh, stop it, both of you! Ugh. Mr. Marco? You weren't kidding. I think this tastes even worse than the potions I brewed. I'm sorry, but it should help at least. Here, your meal is ready. Yay! Thank you, Mr. Apris. What would you two like to eat? I'll have what Shira's having. Are you sure about that? What if I end up asking for some clams? There we go, your sense of humor is developing. Would you be up for some spaghetti? For breakfast? A perfectly romantic dish. Mariko, please stop that. Spaghetti sounds nice. I wonder, is the whole flirting on my part really affecting Sheer this much? Or is she just asking, or is she just acting like it does? At this point, I should expect anything. So, our course of action for today. We should continue our search for that stupid soul stone. Marco is still out of the game, though. I'll search on my own in between babysitting him. It's not like I'll die if you don't watch over me. Don't make this sound like it's more serious than it is. Yeah, and what if you pass out on us again, like you did yesterday? You'll kick the bucket and we won't even know it. Mr. Eprit and I can search outside if that's all right with everyone. You're fine with that, aren't you? Yes, it's fine with me. Come to think of it, I had the thought. I'm guessing that the reason that Apris keeps wanting to go outside all the time is just because it's cold and the air is fresh and it's easy to stay awake out there, right? Well then, I was actually thinking of heading down to the basement this time around. Any complaints to that, Shear? The basement? I suppose I don't mind. So, where would you like to look first? I guess I could search the shelves? I'll leave the more easily accessible places to you, Shear. If anything, remember not to overexert yourself. I wouldn't want that wound of yours opening on you again. All right. You know, what is it? Did you find something? There's some kind of stone here, but it doesn't look that unusual. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Are we actually going to find it? Good question. Good question. We're in the right zone. Marco would have probably noticed it while he was down here brewing those potions anyway. This stone aside, ever since we came down here, I keep getting this weird feeling. Like we're supposed to find something important here. Well, you know, either the stone in a bottle of wine or an invisible wardrobe that contains an unconscious fear thought. There are, in fact, at least two important things to find down here. But... Mariko? Hey, Shira? Yeah. Could you come down to the basement for a moment? Ah, it's an invisible wardrobe. That's what we'll be finding then. What are you plotting? It occurred to me that you were able to notice the hidden corridor in the hall. Would you mind looking around this place? Maybe you'll be able to notice something we're missing. I suppose I can take a look. And here I was wondering if you two were about to ambush and tie me up or something. Hey! Hey, you're right! There's something hidden here. Huh? Really? Hidden? You mean it's another illusion? Wait, we have the skip button here. Wait a second. I guess we can just skip through the Shearer found an invisible wardrobe. Not very far though. Okay. I can't see anything either. Beats me, I just do. I mean, I don't see the hidden things per se. We can skip all Shearer's lines for this, I think. But let's just read them. It's kind of like, imagine yourself looking through a glass. The image behind it can look distorted in some places, right? It's kind of similar with this. I'm able to notice that reality bends in weird ways depending on the angle I'm looking from. So I kind of see this wardrobe as if it were made of thin glass or transparent and blending with the wall behind it. I can still touch it and feel it just fine though. It's only her eyes that get tricked. Hell, it seems to be locked. Shit, you still have my corset wire with you, right? I do, yes. Come here, I'll guide you. Alright, let me see what I can do. Are you being serious? There's nothing inside? Oh. Schrodinger's theater. I guess he's only in here in Marco's route then. Nothing at all? Huh. I was hoping that stupid stone would be in there. What a bummer. I suppose we just have to keep on looking. Anything else that stands out to you in here, Shearer? If I notice anything weird, I'll let you know. No luck, it seems. You know, since we're already here, I keep wondering about something. What is it? Where did Marco find you? It was a bit further along from here. Show me. I guess you couldn't have seen me from all the way up here. Marco found me closer to the entrance. I suppose? Alright, that's all I needed to know. What are you trying to figure out? You'll see. Nope, no more suspicious wardrobes in sight. Well, at least now we know. It was worth a try. With that established, I'm going to go check up on Marco. I do hope he didn't kick the bucket while I was away. You do that, Shearer. Thanks for the company. Don't mention it. You girls have fun. So, should we call it a day? It's been hours, hasn't it? I wonder if Yvonne and Apris had more luck than we did. And again, if they'd found anything, they would let us... Miss Mariko, Miss Shear! No. Please come outside. Because there's a demon on the outside of the barrier looking in, right? Mr. Apris and I just noticed something. Yep, there's a demon on the outside of the barrier looking in. Huh. Skippy, skippy, skip, skip, skip. Wait, how do you know all this? I don't know. I just do somehow. What's this? We need to find a way to save everyone. Yeah. That we do. Mariko. Shit, if that person really stabbed you, where did it happen? Huh? It couldn't have happened down in the basement. Wait, you're right. That doesn't make much sense, does it? Could it be that someone carried me down to the basement afterwards? Meaning that the puddle of blood out in the courtyard might really be related to your current condition. So, that's where I got stabbed. Probably. Sheer, you're a horrible liar. Would you mind if we went back upstairs for the time being? I think I could use a few more moments of rest. Let's do that then. What are you hiding, Cher? Alright, it's sink or swim. Either I'll find what I'm hoping to find, or I'm going to end up being the biggest pervert in existence. Mariko? One of those is more heading towards pervert than the other one. Are we going to find out that Sheer was never actually injured in the first place? Kiss. We do not put our hands where they have not been asked for. Yes, consent is king, but also both of these kind of require consent, and we don't actually have consent for either of them, but one of them feels an awful lot worse. So, kiss. She's not even resisting. Nor responding, for that matter. I suppose I caught her completely off guard. Well, now is as good a time as any. What are you doing? No, stop! Not there. There we go. Oh! That is not what I expected to find. I knew you had to have something on you. That is the note about the Soulstone. The fact that you didn't want to take your bra off even in the bathhouse got me suspicious. I didn't expect the exact same note we found in the library, though. Is this a duplicate? Well done, Drag, asking the exact same question as Mariko here. You told me you're not good at dealing with people in general. But I got the feeling there was more to it than that. So this means that Theodore gave Sheer the note then, I guess. So I guess she placed it there, but she didn't write it. You were so nervous because you were scared I might find out about something you were trying to hide. Isn't that right, Shear? You know, that wasn't the only giveaway. Shear, when we talked in the hall for the first time, you said that I didn't have to sit there with you and that I was free to check out the barrier for myself if I wanted to. You said that you weren't completely unconscious before that and that you could hear us all talking. But we never mentioned the barrier in your presence. I didn't catch that! Oh no! We only discussed it while you were still down in the basement. How did you know about the barrier, Shear? Also, when I dragged you down to the basement earlier, how were you even able to tell where Marco found you? Oh shit, that's a good point too! Because she was not conscious when she was pulled out of the basement. Even if you could hear us, there's no way you'd be able to tell in what exact spot he found you in. Unless you were conscious to begin with. To think I'd make such amateur mistakes. Shira would be so disappointed in me. Shira? Oh, maybe you're just that good. Another thing to admire about you. You're right about what you just pointed out, of course. Especially that note. It's solid proof. There's no way I can talk myself out of this anymore. I'll admit, I did lie about a lot of things. But I'm sorry, Mariko. Push me all you want. I can't tell you anything more than this. You're trying to protect someone, aren't you? How do you know these things? Shear, this doesn't have to make us enemies. I called you out on this because I simply wanted to know the truth. All of this can stay between us, if you're willing to cooperate. You make it sound so easy. Well then, if I told you we would need to turn against someone from the group, would you still act this tough? Someone from the group. Who? I mean, I'm assuming Marco. Probably. I would like to make a save, although I don't know if we could actually end up in a bad ending while we're on the good split. I don't know. Who? Who are we talking about here? If it matters who it is, then we already have a problem. Nothing good will come out of this if we're going to hesitate. I'm already hesitant enough. Who is it, Cher? Who do you think it is? I mean, probably Marco. Marco? Well then, you might be onto something. Marco's our enemy. Calling him that might be a bit far-fetched, but in a sense, he is. He's been blackmailing me to keep my mouth shut. Are you serious? Mariko, I actually didn't lose my memories. The only person here who didn't lose their memories. No, that's not true, because Marco probably didn't either. Wait, so you... I remember everything that happened prior to my arrival in this mansion. So you were just playing along? And this whole little play with not remembering your own name? Oh yeah, Fearthor apparently... Well, if he is here, he's not in the wardrobe. So if he is here, where? But yeah, I guess he didn't lose his memories. There was a slightly more complex reason for that one, but it's not important right now. I just wasn't sure what Shearer would name herself. If we had ended up with the same name, it would be unnecessarily confusing. Oh yeah, because we know that Shearer isn't actually Shearer's real name either. With the same name. Like I said, it's not important right now. Do you know why Marco wanted you to keep quiet about this? I mean, also, it's not important right now? No, I want to know exactly what's going on here with you and Shearer. How close are both your real names? He said it was necessary for his plan to work. If everyone found out the truth while not remembering anything, our chances of getting out of here would have gone down significantly. Yes, they are siblings, but like... We know that Shearer's real name was Silva, right? So like... What's Shear's? Is Shear's real name actually Shearer, maybe? Did they swap names? That's what he said anyway. And I can somewhat understand his approach, but... Wait, so he actually is working in our best interest? I don't know if it's our interest or his own interests he's more concerned with, honestly. What do you mean? I tried to figure out his actual intentions this whole time, and they still confuse me. So, perhaps there's more to it than we both think. Shit, who's that? Where am I supposed to hide the note? I mean, shove it down our own bra, I guess. Just give it back to me. That's a handy pocket to have, I'll give you that. It's open. Yvonne and Apris. Oh good, you're both here. I hope we're not interrupting. Not at all. Did something happen? Well, I think there might be a way for me to help Miss Shear. Help her with what? With her wound. Come, Miss Shear, take a seat on the bed. Yvonne's remembered she's a healer. Now, hold still. Yvonne? I will try to heal your wound. What? I just remembered. I'm able to use healing spells. What do you know? Surprises all around. Now, I need to consider whether this is actually a good or a bad thing. I still don't know where I stand with Shear. She's going to be in top form in a moment. Let's hope I won't need to use force against her. Don't overexert yourself. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's a little exhausting, but it seems to be working at least. Yvonne, your energy feels so warm. It's such a nice sensation. Thank you. And here we go. I think that should do the trick. How do you feel? What do you know? Shear, the wound is completely gone. And it doesn't hurt anymore either. Thank you for this, Yvonne. I'm glad I could help. Did you manage to remember anything beyond that, Yvonne? Well, not much. For now, it's just scrambled bits and pieces how I was familiar with doing this. But if I do remember anything more specific, I'll let you know. All right. Thanks for your help, Yvonne. If there turns out to be anything wrong, don't hesitate to seek me out, all right? Do you really feel okay? As if I never got stabbed to begin with. I can hardly believe it myself. That's good to hear, then. You don't look too happy, and I can only guess why. Are you going to behave? It's not like running away from you would be a permanent solution to anything. Well then, going back to our earlier conversation, would you like to get some tea? This might take us a while. Why do I get a bad feeling about this? No tricks, I promise. Alright, you better still be here when I come back with tea. Oh no, we've both gone to the kitchen to get tea. you sure we should be talking here? This place just begs for someone to walk in on us or eavesdrop on us here. The only person I'm scared that might find out I told you anything is currently bedridden, so... Alright, it's your call. You said that you remember how you got here, and why you got here. Yes, answers please, Cher. Answers please. Yes. I'm all ears, Cher. Please, tell me everything. A few days ago, I broke into this mansion, hoping I could find anything of value. I thought this place was deserted, but I was wrong. A man named Fearthor caught me. Wait, Fearthor was here? You know him? I think I do. I don't remember much, but he's present in some of my memories. What happened then? He wanted to kill me, at first. But then he changed his mind. He decided to spare my life. I explained how I thought that nobody was living here anymore. The tavern my family ran in the city was going bankrupt, and I was in need of money. After hearing that, he insisted that we travel to the city. So I took him to the tavern. That's where he met Shira and our parents. Shira? Yes. So, Shira and you... We are siblings. But Shira doesn't seem to remember anything, so... I decided to keep it to myself. I had a feeling she wouldn't believe me, even if I had told her the truth. Either way, after staying for the night in the tavern, Fearthor offered us a deal. Fearthor and his deals, why does this sound so typical? He said he would pay all of our tavern's debts. In exchange, he wanted Shira and me to stay in this mansion for a single month. We were supposed to clean the place and keep it tidy, do chores and stuff like that. That was the official version our parents heard anyway. On our way here, Fearthor told us he's actually more interested in our skills than anything else. He said that he saw a lot of potential in Shira's illusion spells, and... to be honest, I'm not sure what he even saw in me up to that point. I mean, your breaking and entering skills, maybe. I've tried to learn it, but I just can't make magic work for me. And the fact that Fearthor managed to catch me while I was sneaking around the mansion is proof enough that I still have a lot to learn. I think you're not giving yourself enough credit, Cher. Have you forgotten how fast you picked that lock in the hidden corridor earlier? Besides, how old are you? Fearthor must be older and more experienced than you are, so naturally it would seem to you that way. Well, whatever the case, we didn't get to find out about it. Cher, you dodged the question! Cher, you dodged the question! How old are you? What do you mean? I'm sure you remember that odd-looking person outside of the barrier. You were right about my wound. She attacked us on our way here, when we were steps away from the mansion. So that really is how you got injured? And that puddle of blood out in the courtyard? Yes. Also, from what I understood, The spell for this barrier was already prepared beforehand somehow. All Theothor had to do was trigger it. So the barrier is his fault. Once the barrier appeared, Shearer lost consciousness. Theothor and I, though, we were fine. You were both fine? You didn't lose your memories? I actually have a theory regarding that. I think it's related to our injuries. Wait. Both Theothor and I, we were freshly injured when the barrier appeared. Theothor was also injured? He used me as a shield, but that didn't stop the girl from attacking him again. Well, yeah, we do know that that demon would like to murder Theothor. I believe everyone else passed out and lost their memories because they didn't meet the specific conditions of the spell. Don't tell me. Blood sacrifice? Is that seriously how this went down? The barrier took memories instead of blood, basically, then. And Theothor knew about this condition. From what I observed, he didn't. It was mere coincidence for us. It's a matter of injury. Wait, wasn't someone else from the group also injured? Yeah, isn't... I mean, Marco... Did Marco bleed? Or were Marco's injuries just bruises? I seem to have that kind of vague memory in my head, but... Sheer, if what you're saying is all true, where is Theothor right now? I have no idea. He carried me down to the basement, left me there for a moment. Wait, was I already there back at the time? Yes. He tried to wake you, but you wouldn't respond. So he let you be and went back upstairs. When he came back, he told me that he needed to leave, but that someone would appear who was going to take his place. He wanted me to listen to that person as I would listen to him. And then that's Marco, right? He meant Marco. So I assumed those two must be working together. Meaning that Theothor and Marco know each other. Whenever I asked him where Theothor was, though, he wouldn't tell me. I mean, I guess we know from last time that there is technically nothing stopping us walking out of the barrier. So I guess it's not necessarily true that Theothor is inside here. I don't know. This whole thing seems odd. Feels like I'm missing something. Not to mention, Marco said he woke up out in the courtyard. Was he lying? Probably. Wait, so Shear, why are we all here? Your guess is as good as mine at this point. Are we supposed to find a way to ward off that demon from outside of the barrier somehow? You said the demon might be after you, but from what I've seen, she might be after Fearthor. Actually, you know, there's no way Fearthor's outside of the barrier, right? Because he'd be getting more stabbed. So where is he? Could it be that she's after both of us then? But Fearthor isn't even in here anymore. Or is he? He told you that he needed to leave, but then... how did he leave this place? Is he waiting outside for us right now? That's also something I've been wondering about. The fastest ways to get any answers to this would be interrogating Marco. Wait, no, you can't do that. If he finds out I've told you anything, he'll hurt Shira. That's what he's been blackmailing me with this whole time. Why do you think I've been so on edge ever since Shira paired up with him? Mariko, promise me this will stay just between us. If something happens to Shira, Alright, calm down, I get it. You really think Marco would do something to her, though? I'd rather not take my chances. Point taken. So I guess that must be why Shea was so mad at Marco over on the battery, right? Are you finished with your tea? There's something else I'd like to tell you about. What is it? Let's go back to our room. You know, back when Fearthor caught me and wanted to kill me, he actually gave me an option. He said he'd spare my life if I agreed to spend the night with him. Fearthor, really? What? Fearthor asked something like that of you? What was I supposed to do? Of course I agreed. But then he said, not right away though. There will come a day when I will approach you and ask you to spend the night with me. That hasn't happened yet. Mariko, I've never been into guys before. Yeah, I did in fact get that vibe, Shea. Wait, really? So that's what you meant when you said it was different with Apris. Wait. That whole thing with Fearthor. He doesn't know about this, does he? No, I didn't tell him. But it was somehow different with him. I have no idea if it's because he looks so feminine or if it's something else, but I actually found myself not minding the idea with him. At times I caught myself anticipating it even. How messed up is that, Mariko? It's something that still confuses the hell out of me. Why do you think it's messed up? If you're attracted to someone, then you're attracted to someone. Well, I mean, Mariko, the entire situation in that regard is kinda messed up, though. But he wanted to kill me at first. Yep, that's the messed up part. And he's a man. And I know damn well that nothing good could come out of getting involved with a person like him. Yep, that too. There's no way he could feel the same way about me. I'm sure he would just see this as a one-time thing, a distraction. I mean, look at it this way then. If you knew that it would just be a one-time thing, would you still want to try it out with him? I don't know. How old are you, Shear? I'm 19. Fearthor, what the fuck? Fearthor's gotta be like several hundred years old or something, right? I'm not sure why I came to that conclusion, but he seems like that sort of long-lived necromancer type deal. I just get that vibe. But even if he's not, he is definitely significantly older than 19. You've never been with anyone before, have you? Yeah, Fearthor was definitely an adult when we were a child. And we have no idea how long it's been between those 2 points. It might not have been very long at all between those 2 points, given that aren't we supposed to be aging twice as fast or something? But regardless of that, necromancers just strike me as having a high likelihood of being older than your typical person. Just by virtue of their type of magic. We definitely have a spell that slows whatever is wrong with our hand. But whether we have something that slows everything else, that's a good question. It's showing, huh? It's normal that this kind of thing affects you because it's new to you. If anything, Fearthor should get slapped for messing with your mind like this. He's not 12 anymore, he should have an idea what he's doing. Unless he's been doing this on purpose. It actually does sound like something he would do. Planting an idea in someone's head only to watch it grow on its own. It wouldn't even surprise me if it turned out Fearthor never intended to ask her for that fateful night to begin with. If she was to end up seeking him out on her own after all this, he would call it a success. Mariko, there's one more thing I want to ask. Well, I think I already know the answer to my question, but I just want to make sure. What is it? The whole flirting was just a means to an end to you, wasn't it? You were being a tease so I would let my guard down. You're not actually interested in me, are you? Or does this whole thing with Fearthor and me actually make you jealous in any way? Jealous was not the word I would go for. It is making me mad at Fearthor, but for reasons entirely irrelevant to jealousy. Alright, I believe we are now at the point of, are we going for a romantic ending or not? I mean, we're going for a romantic ending, right? And if I am interested in you? You're not just teasing me again, are you? I'm not blind, Shear. I could see how these kinds of advances affected you. I guess part of me was playing along just to corner you. But the other part was genuine about it. And I really enjoyed watching you get flustered at times. Of course you did. And if you want me to be honest, this whole thing with Fearthor pisses me off. Really? Well, I'm not mad at you for anything, I'm mad at him for offering such a deal to begin with. Who does he think he is? Mariko, the moment we first met on those sofas in the hall, it was like I felt attracted to you from the moment I laid eyes on you. What? Wait, after all you told me just now, I thought... Are you really that surprised? I had no idea how to act in front of you. I was so stiff and overthinking my every word or move. But you were also like a ray of hope for me. After my mind got clouded with thoughts of that horrible man so much, I was having a bit of an existential crisis, I think. But all of a sudden, you appeared. A woman I found myself being attracted to at first sight. It was something familiar to me. Something I had no trouble dealing with. It made me feel like everything was okay with me again. Wait, are you serious? So you're not in love with Fearthor? I never said anything of the sort, did I? I think you misunderstood me in regard to my puzzled feelings towards him. First and foremost, that man scares me. If I could help it, I wouldn't want to be attracted to him. It's official then. I'm stealing you from Fearthor. And if he minds, I guess we'll just have to make it a threesome. What? I'm joking, of course. But don't worry, Shear. When the time comes, I'll talk this out with him. He's not going to lay a finger on you. Unless you really want him to. I'd prefer if it was you. Laying your hands on me, I mean. Oh? And I just did it again. I keep saying stupid things when I'm nervous. Oop! Hello. I don't see anything stupid in this share. It's quite interesting, really. Mariko? Tell me something, Share. Does this make you freak out? Or do you actually find yourself enjoying this kind of advance? Do you like it when someone's being forceful with you? Maybe that's also one of the reasons why, when Fearthor caught me, he was... You don't say that out loud. God, this is so embarrassing. When he caught you, he did what? Twisted my arm. Pressed me up against the wall. Like this. Mariko. This is too easy. She's like putty in my hands. Sheer is definitely enjoying this. Really makes me want to kiss her. I think I'll just go ahead and let myself be a little forward. Her lips are trembling. Though, if this is her first kiss, it's normal that she's nervous. I'll just have to guide her a little. Slowly. This is getting a lot steamier than I expected it to go. With the text, anyway. So you're into that kind of thing, huh? Don't worry, Sheer. I'll get that evil, evil man out of your head soon enough. I won't complain. So, back when I slid my hand underneath your bra, I panicked because I knew you'd find the note. But other than that, it was thrilling. You don't say. Let's have the less steamy looking option of those two, please. Let's just kiss her. If you keep this up, I'm going to die. Enjoying it? Way too much. I still have a hard time believing this is actually happening. I can kiss you as many times as it takes for it to finally sink in. Ah, it's morning. Well, morning. As much as passes for morning here. Hey, you two. I'm not interrupting, am I? Any reason for interrupting our fun times, Shira? Okay, it is not morning. Shira is in fact interrupting. Oh boy, you're not even denying it. I wanted to have a word with you, Mariko, in private. What is this about? It won't take long. Don't worry about me. Go hear Shearer out. Marco wanted to see you. It's urgent. Wait, I thought... Just go see him. He's in our bedroom. I'm not sure what's going on. But I've got to be careful about what I say around him. Hey, how are you feeling? Shearer said you wanted to see me? I did. Come over here. What are you doing? I'm recasting a spell for you. It needs to be constantly active on your claw to keep you alive. Marco, you know how to do it? What? Hold still. How do you... It's a long story. One I don't have the heart nor the strength to explain right now. Tell me, Mariko, how is Shearer and you getting along? What does it matter to you? Well, it matters to me since a lot of things might depend on it. And judging by your behavior, I'm guessing she told you something. Ah, damn it! Apparently, Mariko is just really easy to read. Poker face 0. What if she did? I won't let you hurt her, Marco. Keep in mind that you're currently the bedridden one in this room. I can see casting that spell took a toll on you to boot. Easy there, violence is prohibited in this room. But Shearer, this is violence for your sake! This is violence so he doesn't get violent with you! I thought she stayed outside. Did Marco manage to wrap you around his little finger, Shearer? What? Hey, give me some credit here, will you? If you knew what he did. Is there something we need to talk about? Probably. Either way, I'm aware of a couple of things. Is the fact that he was blackmailing your sister one of them? Yeah. So she knows. And you're letting this slide? No offense, Mariko, but I believe it's you who's missing the bigger picture here, not me. What? Look, Marco's struggling to even sit up straight in his current condition. Despite that, he went out of his way to cast that spell for you just now. Try to appreciate that at least. Didn't we say just moments ago to be careful of what we said? Yeah, but Marco already figured it out, so we might as well just say it. He's not the bad guy here. Or at least he's not that bad of a guy. He had his reasons for doing the things he did. I'll be by the door. Any sounds of carnage and I'm back here kicking someone's ass with no questions asked. Not even the question of whose ass you should be kicking, sure? Are we clear? Shear told me you're connected to Fearthor somehow? Not in the way you probably think. In what way then? Where is he right now? I don't know. He brought me here and then he left. He brought you here. Why are you so interested in him all of a sudden? Do you miss him? It's hard to miss someone I barely remember anything about. Point taken. Tell Shear that her sister is safe with me. I never intended to hurt her to begin with. I just needed her to cooperate for a bit, that's all. So my hunch was right. I'll be taking your word for that, Marco. Keep in mind that if anything bad happens to Shearer, I will be kicking your ass myself. Yes, ma'am. Now get better. You don't look so great. Yeah, please don't explode this time, Marco. That would be bad. Yeah, it's definitely not the best of my days. And I think the worst is over by now. Who knows, maybe Yvonne's herbs actually helped. Marco? I think you're doing less well than you think you are. Marco? Did you just... Oh, shit! What was that weird light? What's happening? My time inside of the barrier is up. What? Are you serious? The fuck did you say? What are we supposed to do now? The only thing we can do, if you want to try saving me. The question is whether you actually want to take that kind of risk. You mean, even if we do dissolve the barrier, we'll get rid of just one of our problems? The demon might kill us, you mean? Shear? I heard you shouting. Well, that's because... Listen, you. I don't know what your relationship with Fearthor is, and right now I don't really care. I hate you. I hate you for all the things you two made Shearer and I go through. If it were up to me, I'd leave you to rot in here. Aren't you forgetting that you're equally at fault in this? Shearer, if you didn't break into this mansion in the first place, neither you nor Shearer would be here right now. I know that! Which is why, despite everything, I don't want you to die. I'm not that kind of person. What do we do to save you? Shira, could you get my pouch? Wait, if you're about to tell me... Marco, did you have the fucking soul stone the whole time? Son of a... You had the stone all along? Honestly, for a moment back there, I wondered if you wouldn't search me over. And that was such a close call. You mean back in the hidden corridor? Either way, that stone is our fastest ticket to getting out of here. It lets two people merge together, creating a single more powerful entity for a set amount of time. Merge together. You mentioned this to me before. The trick here is the stronger the bond between those two people, the longer they can remain in such a state. All we need to hope for is that the chosen pair can last long enough to defeat the demon outside of the barrier. I see. Mariko and Shear, you're currently the most fitting pair for the task. Why them? Because Mariko is the most powerful person out of all of us in here. Not counting myself, of course. Yeah, you're so powerful you can barely stand on your own 2 feet. Are you sure this whole thing is just temporary? Positive. You'll go back to the way you are right now once the time is up. And I can tell you that from experience. Yeah, who have you merged with? Marco? Does that mean you've merged with someone like this before? I have. And that's why I know the basics of how this whole thing works. Who was it? Your first girlfriend? Jealous? It's a legit question. Damn, shut up! And if the stone stops working before we kill that demon? You're thinking Marco and Yvonne? I'm thinking... Well, yeah. Didn't Yvonne... I can't remember if she remembered the thing or if she looked it up. Because I know she told us how it works. Well, actually, she didn't tell us how it works at all, did she? I don't think she actually told us exactly what it did. I don't know. I mean, it could be Marco and Fiat, though. That's where my bet is. I don't know. You trust me, don't you, Shear? Oh yeah, good point. We did kind of preempt her a little bit, didn't we? Yes, I trust you. Then I'm fine with this. Let's take the risk. Giving this whole thing a try beats staying here and waiting for a miracle to happen. Besides, if we don't, Marco's going to die. Didn't you just say you wanted to save him? Alright. If you're fine with it, Mariko, then so am I. Marco, what do we need to do? Place the stone in your hand. And both of you need to be touching it at the same time. Like this. Once you close your eyes and concentrate on the stone's energy, it will start to activate. You both need to be doing it at the same time for it to work. Okay. The stone will start to resonate shortly. You should be able to tell. He's right. I can feel it pulsing. It's such an odd yet warm sensation. Wow, you guys are practically glowing. Once you activate the stone, it will create a burst of energy. That burst of energy alone should be enough to make the barrier fall apart. And after that, well, it's pretty much sink or swim. Just open your eyes whenever you're ready. Wait, is it even safe for us to be in the same room when they do this? Shouldn't we go hide somewhere? I don't think it really matters. But I suppose we could do that just to be on the safe side. Good luck to you two. Are you ready, Shear? I think so. Just a little nervous. Don't worry. I'm sure we can do this. Come on. On 3, 2, 1. And ending theme while we beat up a demon without being particularly aware of it. In a while since we had this good ending theme. Yeah, it's been since Yvonne's, right? Because we've had two good endings. Shearer's and Yvonne's, right? This is now number 3. Mariko, are you alright? Shear? We're outside. Did we do it? I think so. I can't seem to remember much, but when we merged, it was such a wonderful feeling. I can't seem to remember anything. Is Theodore out here? He doesn't seem to be. Is something wrong? I was wondering if Theodore would be somewhere around here, but it seems that he's not. Why does that feel out of place to me, though? You thought he'd be waiting for us outside? Well, you said he came here together with you, and he didn't seem to be inside with us, so leave the barrier somehow. It would have been just a few seconds of waiting for him. Or could it be that Fyodor is still stuck inside the mansion somewhere? Did we miss something? Hold your horses! Where are you going? Sorry, Shira. I'm grateful for everything you did for me, but I should leave. It's not my place to remain here. You're not even going to thank them for saving your life? The less I get involved, the better. That's what my rational side is saying, at least. What do you think about all this? If you were in my situation, would you stay or would you go? What, you want me to make that decision for you? Go then. Thanks for making this easier. You're right, I probably would regret staying behind in the long run. Why? Because you'd get bored with me? That's not what I... To be honest, I don't understand what there is to hesitate about. It's clear that you like me. I mean, you do like me, don't you? Why do you keep running away from that? Don't you think you deserve to be happy or something? Are you actually scared to give yourself a chance? This is bullshit, man. Nobody will make you leave if you don't decide to leave. The rest of the universe can go fuck itself. Also, the fact that you say all that while looking like you're about to cry speaks volumes. What is it that you're trying to convince yourself of again? Shut up and embrace your new life. There's nothing to be scared of. Don't even try to give me the I don't see the bigger picture crap. We're both human and it's in our nature to be selfish from time to time. And if anything goes wrong, well, it's not the end of the world, is it? Honestly, where have you been all my life? In a little tavern in the ass end of nowhere, which people hardly visit. I think it's about time we do something about that. Gee! Whoa there, what's gotten into you? I'm just so happy that we're both alive. You knew all along, didn't you, that we're siblings? I knew, yes. Why didn't you tell me anything? Would you have believed me if I did? Maybe? Okay, I can see your point. And hey, I know you two didn't seem to be on the best of terms, but I hope you wouldn't mind Marco coming along with us. Why would... Wait, don't tell me, you and him? Well, it kind of happened. Also, now I'm a little bit jealous, darn it. Shira is still my favourite. I mean, we're not getting ahead of ourselves here, but you're not the only one surprised by this turn of events, I assure you. I swear, if you so much as hurt my... Right back at you, Sheer. I do hope Mariko will be in good hands. Naturally. I'm happy for you, sis. I wish you both the best of luck. I'm sure Mum and Dad will be happy for us too. Mum and Dad? Right, that's still a thing with some people. I keep forgetting. Hey, don't worry. I'm sure my parents will love you. Will they? I have a hard time imagining that. How old are you two again? Well, we're both 19. Both? You're not twins, are you? Nope, we were simply born in the same year. But I'm the older one. Are you? Hush, it's better this way. What is better? Nothing. Onwards, warriors! Our tavern is waiting to be saved from its approaching demise. Approaching demise? Bankruptcy. Oh. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if Yvonne and Apris... We're outside? Mr. Apris, we're outside! I can see that. You don't have to shout. Ooh! Hugs from Mr. Apris. Forget I said anything. Seems like our choice in pairs was a success in every way. Hey, everyone comes out of this one with a partner. Except for Theothor, who possibly comes out of this dead. Given that we have no idea where he is. Hey guys! Mariko? I wanted to ask you something. Yes? Would you like to go to the tavern with me? I mean... You could stay over for a night or two, if you'd like to. And then maybe we could... Yeah, you can be so cute at times. Look at her face. Do you even have to ask? We should get a maid outfit for her. I'm sure Mariko would look great in one. I think that would be true. Yeah. Hell, we should get one for Marco too. Yep. Yeah, we should. Maid outfit? Shouldn't I get a butler one? Maids sell, butlers don't. No wonder you guys went bankrupt. I wouldn't mind wearing a maid outfit. As long as I got to see Shearer in one too. You heard the lady. I would be fine with that kind of deal. Also, Apris and Yvonne just agreed to come with us. Put them a night at our place in exchange for a tasty meal and some cooking lessons. I want to know how we prepared that last steak I ate. Apris agreed to something like that? Yvonne just convinced him. Who would have thought? Come on, the tavern's dying as we speak. What am I doing with my life? You're embracing it, remember? Sheer true ending. Congratulations! There are no clues to be found in Sheer's normal/true route. Well, that hasn't been the case for anyone else, so I'm not surprised. Achievement for the ending, right. Okay. We need to find our way to the good side of Apriss's route. We need to find our way to the bad side of Shearer's route. And find some other things in the bad side of Marco's route so we can unlock the good side of Marco's route. So, what do you guys think? Shearer bad end or Apriss good end? What are we trying for next? I think I have a good idea how we're getting to Shearer's bad end. I'm just not sure I have a reasonable save for it. How long do you think it'll take for us to get either? Less time for Shearer's bad end, I think? Depending on what I've got. I want something pre the book. So I guess going back to the first. No, I want something before then, actually. Right, we're gonna start Shearer's from the beginning. This is me using something I remembered from when I looked at the guide earlier today. Alright, outside. Right, Shearer's in the library. I don't think anyone cares about the quality of it. We'll go talk to Yvonne. Right, king me please. Shearer. Flirt. Oh, we didn't do this last time. I can't deny the good looks part. Really? So you're flat out admitting you find me attractive one way or another? And that's what you base your judgment on? That's the fastest way to get yourself into trouble, you know. Making compliments? No, trusting someone based on their appearance. Ah, but I never said I trusted you, did I? Yeah, I said you were pretty. I didn't say I trusted you. Don't get me wrong, just because you happen to have a pretty face, it doesn't get you off the hook yet. That's an answer I can appreciate, at least. But seriously, admitting to something like that instantly makes you a manipulation target. You wouldn't want me using that against you, would you? Just some food for thought. I Think with your brain and not with something else. And I mean that in regard to everyone else in the mansion, not just me. The moment you start making decisions while listening to your heart instead of your brain, I'm going to kick you in the butt. That's one threat to keep in mind. Okay. The potions. They could be poisoned. Right, okay. This, I'm pretty sure this is where we do it. Because we hid the notes last time. What if we go against what Shearwater wants to do? I am going to make a save, actually. Just in case I picked the wrong bit, but I think I remember this from several hours ago. This will get us into trouble. We shouldn't hide it. I suppose it's good that you're using your own brain and are able to be assertive about things when you want to, but now I'm disappointed. I was hoping that working with you wouldn't be this much of a bother. There's something really off about her. She doesn't seem to care about the contents of the notes as much as who wrote it in the first place. Is this some kind of game to her? I'm not going to let her manipulate me. Well, if you don't trust me, then you don't trust me. Hell, I don't care anymore. Let's wait for everyone to wake up so we can figure out what to do next. Oh, you're here. Hey, we just found something. Take a look at this. Soul Stone? Any idea what this is about? Not really. Yeah, we are on a completely different set of conversations. Well, that first run we were trusting that Shearwater had the right ideas. We were working with Shearwater because she seemed to have a good head on her shoulders about these things. And also because she's pretty. In any case, we should let the others see this too. So now we wait for Yvonne and Shear to wake up? Are they still upstairs? I think so. I can go check up on them. Maybe Apris woke up in the meantime as well. Speaking of which, how did things go for you? Marco? Did Apris go to sleep, Marco? Because if he did, I see exactly why we're heading for disaster. And possibly a lot faster than I thought. Apris is more stubborn than I thought. It was foolish to think I'd be able to convince him to drink the potions with me. Didn't you just say he was still asleep? He actually fell asleep on his own. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! On his own, without drinking the potion? I guess he was tired. I figured it wouldn't hurt to leave him alone for a moment. Another way. I'll be right back. I'm not sure you will be, Marco. Oh, maybe we're good. Okay. Someone had to write this note and place it here. Meaning it must have been someone from my little group of 6. Mariko and I found the note. And as much as this pisses me off, that pretty much makes us the main suspects. Nope, okay! Apris is Apris. So maybe we are not quite so imminently dead. Marco and Apris, what's even the deal with you guys? You weren't out in the courtyard when we went to check up on you. Apris didn't want to drink the potion with me, but we decided to go upstairs regardless. That's where Apris fell asleep, right? You know, with those bags under your eyes, it shouldn't even be surprising. You do look like you haven't slept in a while. I'd appreciate it if you minded your own business. Sorry for even bringing it up. Jeez. Either way, that means that Marco could have done anything while you were out cold. He could have easily gone downstairs and placed the note here on the table. It could have happened while everyone else was in their rooms, or even while Mariko and I were out in the courtyard looking for you. It would take like less than half a minute. Then again, Sheer and Yvonne could have done it just the same. You both claim that you drank the potions and were asleep the whole time. But how can either of you be sure of that when you've been asleep? If you were out cold, then you don't know if the other person had been asleep the whole time as well, no matter what they claim. If it helps with anything, I woke up earlier than Yvonne did, and I found her in the exact same position in which she fell asleep in. My point stands, this really doesn't change anything. Well, it might make some kind of a difference for you, but not for us. We'd still have to take your word for it. We weren't there to see any of it. For all we know, both of you might have been doing whatever while no one was around. Speaking of which... Shush! You know, the same could be said about Mariko and you. Obviously, so like I said, anyone could have done it. And since there's also a chance the culprit isn't a single person, that makes just about everyone suspicious. Holy shit, what if I'm the only one who doesn't know what's actually going on here? Are all of you guys faking your amnesia and laughing behind my back? There is at least 2 people here who are faking their amnesia. But I don't think they're laughing, and we have a skip button again. You know what I think? The blue girl is right. If someone does remember something and wrote that note trying to help us, they probably prefer to stay quiet about it so they don't get attacked out in the open by people like you. And honestly, I don't blame them. Not everyone likes to be loud and obnoxious like you. Think about what you're doing. Do you want to accept a bit of help, or do you want to continue being an ass to someone for even trying to reach their hand out to us? Wow, Apris, that was quite the speech. When did you become the protector of the unspoken ones? Or was that your way of saying I wrote the note? Invisible wall. Okay. Shira likes meat, I seem to remember. But let's double check. Yes. Meat. What if the truth isn't very complicated? I think it was it tea? It was tea. Tea. And break him up. Locked door. Yeah, I suppose we couldn't have an imminently bad ending, could we? Because we have to go through this bit. Why am I trying to gain favor when we aren't going for the good ending? Because I wanna? I'll accept your privacy. Yeah, you're imagining things. You give me too much credit. Okay, we still have to play the puzzles. Okay. I want to see what happens if we pick the wrong answers to the puzzles. Because the right answer is 20 and 8. I mean, admittedly, we'd get to look at different pages. So I want to see what pages 21 and 9 look like. I think that's 21 and 9 respectively, so page 219? 30? Let's check those combinations. Well, that's unreadable! I hope this isn't what I was supposed to find. Just looking at it gives me a headache. Yeah, because it's also slightly blurry. Let me check that other combination. That's worse. Befriend one or more of these creepy interdimensional entities and go together to parties. You'll be creepy by association. What does the bit on the right side say? Note, the publisher may not be something responsible for any potential damages of property, injuries. I need to be slightly closer to this. Or deaths resulting from engaging with creepy interdimensional entities. Please do not leave this book open on this spread and unsupervised, as it may lead to uncontrolled entry or invasion of creepy interdimensional entities. Please do not enter or put your limbs inside the portal, as the interdimension doesn't provide conditions suitable for maintaining carbon-based life, and direct contact with its environment may lead to spontaneous subatomic disintegration. Wonderful. The publisher would like to thank Anonymous Sorcerer for providing our book with the portal to the hellish interdimension. Not be held responsible. Yeah, that makes sense. What in heaven's name? Not opening it there again. Feathor is the first name. Feathor. The fourth letter is T and the fifth one is H. So that would make it... I want the other... I want to go through all the options. What if I said it was 21 and 8? let's have a look at page 218 and page 29. Oh, wait, we already saw... I guess we already... Wait, we already saw both of those pages, didn't we? I'm dumb. Actually, no, we didn't see 29, because we saw 30. And the even numbers on the left, so... This spread, the same. Not this again. Okay. This one is not scary. Number 32. Stare at people for prolonged periods of time while licking your feet. 33. I don't know. Just continue to stare. People. Actually, no. We read this. We read this because we read page 28, which was the page we were supposed to be reading. That includes "If you're Marco, be yourself." Did I really get it right? I should count it again. Okay, right. Picking the correct answer this time. Nothing that stands out over here. Wait, didn't I already check these? Let's give that other combination a try. There we go. The connect to the dots. And no, I don't have saved what that was. As weird as this book is, you kind of want a 100% copy of it. Yeah. I kind of wish I knew everything that was in there. I'm not going to question the sanity of whoever it was wrote this book. But at least I seem to have found the right page. Hey, we got an achievement for having read all the things. There are more additional lines written here. Let's see. Can I trust you? There is a piece of information I wanted to share with you, but I need to be sure you will not share it with anyone else, no matter what happens. If you do not keep this piece of information just to yourself, you are going to die. What the... I cannot pass this on to you directly. The same fate would await me the moment I tried. You need to make a choice. Either ignore this note or leave your partner out of this completely. In the case of choosing the former, once everyone else is asleep and you are alone, search here. 935. Make sure you're not followed. More numbers to make sense of. Guessing I'm supposed to use the same kind of cipher? We know that the correct answer is ice, but before I even try figuring out what all this means, Shearer could come back any moment, any minute. I really do need to decide what I want to do. Once she storms into the room and sees me reading these contents, there won't be a way out of this. She's too nosy to leave such things ignored. I have no idea who the mystery sender of this is, but they seem to No, I remember something about Pietro. Admittedly, we could be skipping this part. Let's be skipping this part. There we go. Okay, right. I want to save this. So let's show it to her despite the warning. And see if that's what results in a bad ending. Ha! Because we do have a line here. I know we didn't manage to get on the best of terms so far, but maybe this could still change things. Wait, what the hell am I thinking? I don't trust Shearer, and I think it's pretty obvious by now she doesn't trust me either. Showing this book to her is suicide. She'd accuse me of writing this whole thing myself. She'd probably think this is a trap and that I wanted to lure her somewhere. Or worse, she'll insist I prove this isn't mine. I shouldn't ignore that warning. For all I know, it could get me into some serious trouble. It's better if I don't show this to her. Alright. Let's see what happens if I get this one wrong. Jar. A jar. What jar? A jar of dirt, I'm sure. I've got a jar of dirt. Let me count the letters again. I'm just engaged in finding out what all the options here are now. Bag. A bag. Well, which bag am I even supposed to look in? Wait, no. Cat. A cat? Wait, is Lord Mutic the answer to this riddle? Or did I get it wrong? Okay. So we can't get it wrong permanently. That's... Cup. A cup? Am I supposed to look for one in the kitchen? Wait, no. Okay. Right, so we don't actually move on until we pick the right one, which is ice. Okay. I assume that this is where something goes horribly wrong. There's some kind of envelope in here. Is this what I'm supposed to find? You didn't come down here for a midnight snack, did you? What the bloody hell? Did Shearer just snatch that envelope out of my hands? I didn't even see her. Don't tell me. Shit! Shearer, let me out of here this instant! Stop whining, I'll let you out as soon as I get to see what the big deal is about. Great. What kind of shitty poem is this? Is this supposed to be some kind of riddle? There are 6 of us here, but one is unique. The shortest yet grumpiest name is the one that's... Shearer? What are you doing here? Guess I'm not the only one breaking curfew. Is Mariko in there? I would like a save here as well, please. Yes, Shearer, I'm in here! I'm freezing my ass off in here. I'd appreciate if you opened the door. How surprising. Wait. Can you figure it out? What? If you could manage to solve that riddle right now, we'd be... Ow! 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 Shit, that's hot! You asshole! What the hell did you do that for? Someone's getting carried away. Marco? Tell me something, Shear. Do you honestly believe getting rid of me will make it easier for you to get out of here? You're full of yourself, aren't you? I'm sure we'll manage to figure things out with Yvonne's help alone. She's more capable than you think. With you gone, we'd have one less thing to worry about at least. You would have one less thing to worry about, you mean? Whoa, time out! What the hell is going on here? You took those words right out of my mouth, Shearer. Someone's about to get frostbite! Open the door. Unless you want me to put something more than just a mere piece of paper on fire. Are you threatening me? That depends. If Mariko ends up hurt, or worse, because you decided to be too curious for your own good, I won't be responsible for my actions. Aren't you the knight in shining armor? Admit it, she was working together with you from the start. Hardly. She has no reason to trust me, and I have reasons not to trust her. However, letting her freeze to death isn't going to help us with anything, is it? Or do you want to have someone weighing on your conscience so bad? Hey, hold your horses! For the record, I wasn't planning on leaving her in there like that. I just wanted to read that stupid note which you burned, thank you very much. Are you okay? Marco, you... Come on, let's get you out of here. Shira? Uh-oh. Hello, Baron. I hear voices. Is this where the party's at? What? Those eyes. Who is that? What is that? Oh, for the love of... Who? What the... Who the hell is this chick? And why does her skin look like that? Yeah, I don't think we get to stop her this time. Technically, the clue to stopping her just got burnt to ash. Thank you, Marco. Not to mention... Oh, yeah. Let's hey, you put some pants on. Okay. Yeah? One of us should go wake up Yvonne and Apris. They need to know what's going on. Whatever is going on. Ah, yes, the fact that we are, dying. We are somewhat missing hands. Marco, back when I was trapped in the cold storage, you said you have reasons not to trust me. I did. And I meant it. You're too unpredictable with your memories gone. Does that mean you knew me before we ended up here? Yes. I've known you for a while now, and you're the only person I remember anything about. What do you remember about me? Am I that much different now? Who am I to you, Marco? I won't answer that question. Why? Because I won't. I want you to figure things out for yourself. I'm falling apart, Marco. I don't have time to figure out anything anymore. Also, this book. What is it? It's handwritten and half of its pages are blank. Where is it from? Why was it down in the basement? I remember seeing this book before, but it belonged to someone else. Well, it clearly doesn't belong to them anymore. I got it from my mother. Your mother? What's her name? Do you remember anything about her? It doesn't really matter at this point. She's not in this world anymore. Ah. You don't have much time anymore, do you? Yeah. It seems it's starting starting to reach my lungs. Would you like me to put you to sleep? It would make it less painful for you. These kinds of things don't make much of an impact on you, do they? Says the one who's about to die and yet seems pretty unmoved herself. Touché. It doesn't hurt, so maybe the realization of what's happening to me hasn't sank in yet. Don't you want to say goodbye to Sheara? No, it's fine. I don't want her to see me like this. She already saw someone die in front of her today. I don't think she's taking these things as well as she wants us to believe. If you put it that way. Sleep well, Mariko. I hope that in your dreams, things turn out differently. Yeah. That would be nice. Yeah. Sheara bad end A. Hey, we got the red clue. Hey, we got the green clue. We already had silver. We already had... Did we? No. Did we have the orange? Did we have an orange clue? Yes, we did have an orange clue. Hey, Sheara's bad ending A achieved. So, clues-wise... We're just looking at the stuff off of Marco's bad route. So we need a good ending for Apris. A bad ending for Marco that we don't have yet. Actually, I want to check. I'm going to go back to the start menu a sec. Because there's an ending gallery here. So, I guess there's a third Sheara bad end option, but we don't need it right now. Looks like there's a third Sheara bad end option as well. Oh, actually, no. These are probably these are going to be the normal endings, aren't they? Not bad endings. Maybe going for 100% ending completion? Undecided. I might just be... on stream-wise, I might just be going for the bad endings that we need plus a good ending. Which appears to be the true ending. That appears to be what we're going for. We appear to be ignoring the normal ending, except for that one with Varen over there. So yeah, sorry. These are the normal endings, and that's the normal ending for Yvonne. So Yvonne doesn't have any other bad ones. Does Marco just have? No, Marco must have a second bad end, right? Or maybe it's just a different route through his bad end that we're missing. But yeah, this is Apris normal, Apris true. Which, I want one of those. And then I guess over here must be Fearthor, right? Yeah, I assume Fearthor's stuff's over here. But then again, there's also two up here, by the looks of it. So maybe it's possible that, like, this is Marco Bad End B, and, like, Marco's true end is, like, up here, given it's so buried in unlocking. There was talk of a secret ending. Alright, so maybe that's what that is then. But yeah, I'm trying not to look too much at the guide to know what endings there are, basically. But it kind of feels like we're gonna need it to find our way to Apris's. Because we did not have any luck with that. But I guess we will work on that next time. Time-wise, this feels like a reasonable time to stop between the time and where we got to, so... We're getting close, we're getting close. So anyway. Thank you very much for coming, it's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media, which is linked in the description box. The streaming schedule for the channel goes up both over there on social media and over here on YouTube in the posts tab of the channel. The next scheduled stream is Wednesday, 7 PM for some more Pokemon Legends CA. So I hope to see you then or another time. Once again, thank you very much for coming. And this is Kalla signing out. See ya. Bye bye.